Hey guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the Frankie Rose Cosmetics foundation. I have been really liking this foundation and I'm in the shade Gold. Damn it, I got some of it in my hair. Isn't it? Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and blend that into the skin with a damp beauty blender. I do this every day when I wear makeup, so it's self-explanatory, I believe. So I'm just blending that into my skin. As you guys can see, I do take my time to do this because I really want my foundation to be really nice and blended. So I do take my time to blend everything out and make sure that everything is really nice and blended. Okay, Grace, it's time to move on. Stop blending so much. All right. So we're going to go with the concealer. This one is the Born This Way and Very Fair. I used to use the light one, but I finished it, so now I'm using this one. So So I'm just applying this under the eyes, chin, cupid's bow, the bridge of my nose, and the top of my forehead. Those are the places I want to bring out and highlight. So I'm just using the same beauty blender that I used to apply my foundation. I'm blending that into the skin. And then I just make sure that everything is really nice and blended. If you don't like to see the light shade from your foundation to the concealer, you can definitely go with the butt of the beauty blender and blend those lines out. So here I'm just blending everything out, making sure that everything is really nice and blended. And then I'm going to go ahead and set this with the Cover FX. This is the light shade, translucent light. And I apply that wherever I apply the concealer to brighten up the under eyes, the chin, cupid's bow, forehead, and, bridge of the nose. So I just make sure that it's apply it and then I just kind of let it bake. I like to use this because I'm usually oily, so this kind of helps me stay a little drier, doesn't go too oily. So yeah. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using my MAC Studio. I already finished it, but I refuse to go buy a new one because I want to try new products, and if I buy it, I'm gonna go and keep using it. So I'm trying to explore new products. So yeah. So I'm just setting the rest of my face. After I set the rest of my face, I go back and remove the excess of the setting powder. And I just make sure that I blend it in as well as just dusting it off because I want it to stay in my skin. So it just helps a lot. Sorry, I was trying to talk without coughing and it didn't work out. So I'm just blending everything out, making sure that everything is really nice and blended, like always. Here I'm using the Makeup Forever bronzer. I will put the name of it at the bottom, but it's just a number. I love contouring and bronzing my face with this product because it's warm and I really don't like cool tones. A lot of people have suggested me to switch to cool tones shades, but honestly, you guys, I can't do it. I don't know. I have no idea. I guess it's just preference, I guess. I don't know. I just like everything warm. I've tried doing eyeshadows with cool tones and I do not like how it looks. So I just stick to what I like and, it is what it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and contour the nose, make the nose appear like if I got my nose done. In one of my pictures, I kind of overdid the contouring and a few people asked me where I went to get my nose done and I didn't get my nose done. Kind of wish I had money to do stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and apply blush. This is the Glow Palette for the Peach Glow Palette, whatever it's called. And I'm using the blush shade. It's so beautiful. I love it. So I'm just applying some apples of my cheeks. And then I'll apply a little bit of highlight. So I just spray my brush with a little bit of setting spray. I'm using the Becca Cosmetics Opal highlighter. And I was kind of looking for my cream highlighter, the one from Benefit, excuse me, but I couldn't find it, so I was like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight. So I'm applying this on the highest point of my cheeks, the point of my nose and my cupid's bow and the bridge of my nose. Those are the parts I want to highlight and bring out, and when I take pictures, that's where I want it to pop. So that's what I'm doing, and I just go back and blend everything out because sometimes I do kind of go overboard with my highlight. This is the Brow Precise. I love this. I just kind of use it to comb my brows. I was gonna say my brushes. And then give it a little bit of color because after applying powder and all that, they kind of go like grayish. So I'm gonna go with the Too Faced Peach palette, and I'm applying that shade right there to the crease as my transition color. This is just going to help for my eyeshadows to blend a lot more easier and all that. So I decided to do this dramatic, smoky, dark eye. I'm using those two brown shades together, and I'm going to start working the colors in the inner corner and outer corner. So I'm gonna mix those two and those two together to come out with the inner and outer corner eyeshadow. I decided to do this look because I usually do all girly Valentine's Day makeup looks, and I wanted to try something different. I'm like, Grace, we gotta do some kind of dramatic makeup because this is what you were all about before, and we gotta bring you back. Maybe not all looks, but some looks. So I decided to do this dramatic look for you, my dramatic people out there. So you can see I'm just blending everything in and out. When you apply the darker shades, you want to make sure you keep the shades in the outer corner and inner corner, and don't try to put them in the middle because then it's like, what's the point? But whatever access you have, you can add a little bit into the in the middle of the crease just to not make it look so crazy. You guys can see here I'm going back and forth and reapplying my colors and then blending. You guys know that when I do dramatic or simple makeup looks, I have to blend. I blend the life out of my eyeshadow makeup looks because you know what? I'm looking crazy already, and I don't want people to see and be like, she's crazy because she didn't even blend that shit. So you want to make sure you blend that. So you can see I did apply those two shades together, applying them in the center of the eyelid because I wanted to kind of have a little bit of brightness in the makeup look. I wasn't trying to go too crazy. So I'm going with the Morphe Palette 35B palette. I do have a discount code and I'll link it down below for you guys. I decided to apply a little bit of pink to the outer and inner corner, and then I brought it in the middle. It's okay. We're going to blend everything out and then reapplying all the colors because once I did this, all the colors disappeared on me and I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But then it looks all good. It looks amazing. So don't worry. You can see it's coming back to life, guys. It's coming back to life. So it's looking good. I really wanted to look a little vampy. So that's why I added that pink shade because I wanted to have a little bit of pink. And then I didn't go too crazy. I decided that at the bottom lash line, I was going to do the classic pink and purple eye. So you will see that. Here I'm applying this color right here, and I'm going to apply this right onto my brow bone. I wanted my brow bone to pop because the rest of the makeup look was really dramatic and dark and smoky. So I kind of wanted my... Here you guys are going to see that I did a big, big, big mistake, okay? So I'm doing my eyeliner, and I fucking hate that I never get it right. So I decided to bring it out, and then I brought it too high up. So I kind of started losing the center shadow. So this is what I decided to do. I decided to go back and apply the shadow wet on top. So it kind of erases the liquid liner. And then I went back and reapplied all the colors again, like if nothing happened. And then I went back again with the eyeliner and made it smaller. Yeah, so it fixed it. See, I did a mistake and I fixed it, and I wanted to show you guys what I do if I mess up, because I know a lot of us do mess up our eyeliner and then we end up with like thick ass eyeliner, and yeah, so that's what happened. Okay, so I'm applying my lashes. These lashes are the Kokolashes in Gottes. You guys know those are my favorites, so I'm just going back and reapplying a little bit of the darker shade. I'm going to go back and blend that into the eyeliner later. So yeah, I just wanted to get these eyelashes on. And I gotta just wait a little bit for the the glue to dry. So I'm gonna start with the bottom lash line. I did apply a little bit of concealer, and then I decided to go with the 35B palette. Those two shades right there, and I'm going to apply first the pink color first. Apply that first, and then I go back with the purple. So you want to go and apply pink, the lighter shade, and then the darker shade in the outer corner, just so that it looks really smoky. So you'll see. And then I forgot to post the clip where I applied the inner corner. I used a lighter pink to apply in the inner corner of the eyes to give me a little bit of highlight. So yeah, so you see I'm applying a little bit of that dark purple that we applied on the inner and outer corner of the eyes, and blend everything out, and this is it with the eye look. You want to go back and reapply your eyeliner. I didn't show that on camera, but you definitely want to do that so that it doesn't look all the shadow that is on the glue or on the eyelashes. I'm applying a little bit of mascara to the bottom and top lashes just to make them pop a little bit. And then I decided to go ahead and apply a little bit of the Laura Mercier brightening powder under the eyes just to brighten it up a little bit for any of the fallout that fell and made me kind of look ashy. So I decided to apply that. And then you can see I'm going back again and blending everything until I'm satisfied. Blending is key, guys. Blending is key. All right. So apply a little bit more mascara onto my top lashes. Here I'm using a new product that will be out in February 14th. It's a new lip liner from Gerard Cosmetics, and I'll list it down below for you guys. I wanted to do a swatch video, but I just recently posted one up, so I really don't want to just be posting swatch videos. But this is a really pretty color. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want to see a swatch video on their new lip liners. They're amazing. I really like them. Okay, so let me tell you guys, I messed up here too. I kind of went a little bit overboard with the lip liner. That at the end I forgot to kind of clean it out, so you guys can see here I didn't clean it on the side. So, but don't tell anybody, okay? Just pretend you guys don't see that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.